today. I don't wanna waste no more of our precious time. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and StreamYard gave us sounds, so I messed around with it a little bit. We got some clapping sounds here. Woo, clapping sounds. Yes. I'm getting advanced in the streaming. That's always good news. So I got I got a couple sounds and I'm going to be playing around with it. So what's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a happy Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day. And I'm excited to be here to report some much needed good news because I know we could all really use it. I know I could. That's why I do the show every Friday to remind you that there's still good stuff going on out there. We actually have turtle news today. It's going to be great. There's turtles. There's turtle love. There is all sorts of crazy things. We got a quadriplegic guy like breaking records, climbing mountains. I mean, that's insane. We've got, lost wallets being found after 10 years. We got tech geniuses, old dudes just doing good things. Old dudes, that was terrible. We've got moms creating toy stories for their kids going off to college. I mean, it's like the sweetest thing you've ever seen. We've got heroes, lots of heroes, good humans being heroes, and of course, cute animal news. As always, we have to talk about cute animals, obviously, because they're the best part of this planet. Everybody knows that. I mean, there's also babies. I can't decide if like the babies or animals are the best part of this planet, or baby animals. I mean, that's just two good things, two great things combined. It's like, yay, babies, and then baby animals. So yeah, we've got lots to talk about, lots of good stuff. What's going on, everyone in the chat? If you are watching out there on either YouTube, what's up, YouTube, Twitter, Rumble, wherever you're watching, please make sure you smash the like, share the stream, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you're new here, and yeah, give me a follow on X if you are new. But yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot of lovely people in the chat, starting with Steel Leg of History, who sent in $2 to say, "Proud of you, be blessed." Are you proud of me because of the sound emojis? Because sound emojis, sound effects that I've finally figured out. I'm proud of myself too. But really, I'm also proud of you because now you just hit 727 subs. So I'm proud of you, Steel Leg, because you earned every one of those subs. You put in that hard work. Now StreamYard's giving us clapping sounds, so you can get yourself one of those as well. Everybody give a round of applause to Steel Leg for being awesome. Woo! Come on, StreamYard. Come on. Yes, the clapping. Thank you, Steel Leg. You're so very sweet. Thank you for all the support that you have given me. Oh, 731. Look at that. Already climbing. That's fantastic, my dude. Thank you for sharing the good news. That's what we're all about over here. Sharing good news and sometimes bad so that we can be there for each other. Because, bad things do happen in life. What's up, ads? Everybody's here. Deranged Lunatic is here. I did not say that. How did you know what? Deranged lunatic.
How dare you?
It's not what I said at all. That's not at all what I said. You're taking me out of context. Of course, the internet will do that. What's up, Darren? Darren is here. Hello. Patrick McCarty is here. What's going on? Who else is here? Kiss McGroin is here over on Rumble. What's up, Kiss McGroin? Love that name. Can't get enough. Keely Chow is here, of course. And I'm sure many lurkers. So hello to all of you guys. Let's start the show. Let's start today off with some extremely hopeful news, which is this news right here. A rugby player turned quadriplegic completes incredible recovery by summiting conquered Asian mountain. That's crazy news. A retired rugby star turned quadriplegic has turned an unbelievable recovery from a broken neck to reach the peak of a previously unclimbed mountain in Asia. Ed Jackson became the first person to successfully ascend the unnamed 15,485-foot high peak in the Tian Shan Mountains of Kyrgyzstan on August 23rd. There's their photo. The former professional rugby player for English teams Bath and Wasps was warned he may never walk again after diving into a shallow pool 8 years ago. Ouch. That sounds extremely painful. Ugh, yikes. He suffered a spinal cord injury. But after years of rehab and a team of experts, his sights were set higher than returning to rugby pitch, nothing less than a never-before-climbed peak amid the famous Central Asia range. Of course, I mean, if you break your spine and you want to prove everyone that you're back, what better way to prove it than climbing an unnamed mountain, an unclimbed mountain? That's insane. I love humans. After arriving at the foot of the mountain, Ed and his team established a remote base camp with the support of local shepherds before tackling the technical ascent across glacial terrain, steep ice, and rock faces. Jackson was predictably elated when he reached the summit, of course. I have been working towards this for so long, and for it to finally come to fruition feels incredible, he said. According to England's Southwest News Service, the climb was far more technical and demanding than I could have ever imagined, and it took absolutely everything to reach the top. Well, of course it would. I mean, you're climbing a mountain. That is not easy. Once you get old enough, you have a hard time climbing out of bed, let alone climbing a mountain. It's like, do I really want to get up today? I feel the strength of everyone who has carried me to this point. The summit isn't just mine. It belongs to all of them too, he added. The expedition was led by Adrian Nelms, a highly respected mountaineer and guide to Jackson credit as the reason this ascent was possible. The climb marks a milestone, not just in exploration, but also in the adaptive adventure as it belonged, or as it is believed to be the first ascent of high altitude peak by someone with a disability. Wow, that's excellent. My goodness. Look at them climbing. It's crazy. In the years leading to the attempt, Jackson found the Millimeters to the Mountains Foundation, M2M, to support people facing adversity through outdoor challenges. He dedicated the climb to the beneficiaries of the charity and to the local Kurt's children organization, CDI Children at Risk, who will have the honor of naming the mountain peak. Oh, that's so cool. After all of the stuff he did, he's getting the kids to name the mountain. That is so cool. Jackson is set to meet the children in the days following the expedition. The fact that the children we're supporting in Kyrgyzstan will get to name this mountain only seems right to me, he said, considering how many people helped him reach the summit. The climb has also raised funds for M2M's projects in the UK and CDI's work with children with disabilities in Kyrgyzstan. More information can be found on their website. Wow, what an incredibly hopeful story. It just goes to show if you have belief in yourself and if you have enough willpower, you can basically overcome anything. And he didn't even need to get chipped in the head. And that's a dig against Elon Musk and Neuralink. I'm sorry, that wasn't a hopeful comment, but I'm against that kind of thing. So, yay for doing these things on our own. Yay for humanity and not being taken over by robots. Woo! Wait, I have clapping sounds now. Hold on. Good for that dude, man. Good for that dude. He did a lot. He did a lot. We got ads coming in here with a lot of super chats right away. So let's get to these. What a cool story though, man. I love that story. That was really good. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. It gave you some boost of hope because it definitely did to me. Ad says, thank you for the 4 super chats in a row. Says, we love you, Nina. Well, I love you. Thank you for being here and supporting me every week. Thank you so much. And then adds again, just call me Angel of the Morning Angel. Just call me Angel of the Morning Angel. There you go. I think I did better on that one. Ads for $2. Best chat on YouTube. Absolutely. He's not wrong. I agree. And again, for $2, where's Russell and 200 Watt Studios? Why? Are you bored? Am I boring you? Don't say his name. He will appear. He will cometh. John Thomas is over on Rumble. Hold on, we got to share this screen. Send in a Rumble rant. Thank you, John Thomas, for $5. Says, hail Nina. Oh, wait. All hail Nina, queen of the universe. Glad you are all healthy again and beautiful as always. Oh, John Thomas. Queen of the universe. Wow. That is... Wow. I'm so humbled to be called that. My goodness. That sounds like a lot of responsibility. I don't know if I want it. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Beetlejuice. I know. Saying their name. Like I was thinking more like Candyman. But yeah. Thank you, John Thomas, again. That was very lovely. Very sweet. All right. Steel leg. Don't worry. I'll let you use one of my spare legs on Russell if he doesn't behave himself. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gonna need all the help I can get. Thank you very much. Oh no, we said his name twice now. You guys, we can't talk about him. He'll come. He'll appear. Okay. Moving on to the next story after I take a sip of coffee. How are you guys? Are you guys doing good? You know what? I will tell you one thing. I did actually realize I'm basically fully recovered now because I was able to build furniture yesterday. So I noticed that because I live in Cancun, my books were just not doing well. I was kind of sad because there's a lot of bad things are happening because of the humidity to my books, and I was like, I need a proper bookshelf for all these So I finally bought myself a bookshelf and I set it up yesterday, which was, um, kind of interesting because I was like, seeing where my limits are. And I'm basically fully recovered. And here's my shelf. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's my shelf. And I got all my books on it. There's more books lying around the house I got to put away, but yeah, I was happy. It was a good day because I get to build furniture. I love building stuff. I like I feel like whenever I get IKEA stuff or like any furniture I build, it's like I feel like I'm doing like adult Lego because I like those kind of things. So I was like, yay, furniture. Um, is that from IKEA? No, it's from I just bought it from Amazon. Like I was like, oh, they have this nice little bookshelf from Amazon. So I got it from Amazon. Patrick, thank you for the $2. We need more Nina singing and her accent impressions. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Reading actual books is so underrated. It really, really is. And I got this new book yesterday because of Nerd Cookies. Shout out to Nerd Cookies. She told me to read what's it called? The new Project Hail Mary that they're making a movie about with Ryan Gosling. So I started reading that, and I still buy physical books. And so like it came in, it was brand new, and I felt like I was a weirdo because I just kept like going like right into the book because I love the smell of new books. It's kind of like the new car smell, but like books. I also love the smell of old books. I just love the smell of books. They're just so great. So I'm just like, book smell. So I kept sniffing it. The book, I mean. Thank you for another $2. As I love building forts in my living room. Oh my God. I love doing that during the like when I'm with my nephew, we always do that. You have to. It's like acquired, like you have to. Like it's required aunt and uncle things to go and build forts in your living room, which I do all the time. DL, thank you for the $4.99. It says, Nina, you building furniture takes work away from needy children. Oh, thanks for thinking of the kids there, DL.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
That is so sweet. What a bizarre thing to say. Gamer Gramps 05C, thank you for the $2. Borat, Kazakhstan, very nice. Yeah. Very cool, right? Very cool. Just as long as you aren't doing any shelf building streams, a la X-Ray Girl. I didn't even consider it. I was like, I just need to build this. And it was like in my living room, so I wasn't gonna go set up a stream. That sounds like a lot of work. Okay, let's move on to the next story. We have so much to discuss. This next story is really cool. And I love there's like good humans involved in this story, and I love these kind of stories. So here we go. Wallet lost by a Ford employee 10 years ago just turned up 150K miles later under a car hood. And thankfully, I don't have to read this one. So let's watch this. Here we go.
Mechanic made a long lost discovery in an SUV that he was working on. The man found a wallet that a former Ford employee who assembled cars at a plant here in Michigan lost over a decade ago. Boyd Hubert talked with that mechanic.
As the owner of an auto repair shop,
replacing an HVAC motor,
there can't be much Chad Volk hasn't seen.
you never see everything.
As Chad just learned again.
2015 Ford Edge.
Chad was replacing the cooling fan on this 11-year-old Ford.
Wow.
Pulled out this air box and learned the Ford hid a secret.
So my guess it was sitting up in here somewhere, just sitting there for the right move. That little hole right here, that's where the wallet was sitting on top of that hole.
A wallet that puzzled the veteran mechanic.
I just sit down and go through this wallet.
who then pulled from inside the work ID of a Ford Motor Company employee. Chad went on Facebook.
Is this your wallet? First thing I said was, did you find that in a car? He's like, yes, I did.
He
Richard
knew.
Guildford built Fords in Michigan.
I never wore sweatpants to work, but I did that day. And I had my wallet in my shirt pocket.
As he leaned over this car 11 years ago, the wallet popped out.
I checked and I'm like, Smitty, I lost my wallet. So we all went out and tried to look. You know, there was 2,000 cars out there and we couldn't find it.
So the wallet traveled in
2,000
the
cars.
edge to a dealership in Arizona, then to Lake Crystal, Minnesota, and 150,000 miles later to the repair shop of an honest mechanic
That's the way I was raised.
who walked the wallet 3 doors down to the post office.
There's nothing wrong with the money at all.
Every dollar present.
It's well-traveled currency.
Lottery tickets
There's all the Cabela's cards.
and the $250 in gift cards Richard had planned to use to buy Christmas gifts for his kids.
How's it going,
Aw.
Richard?
How you doing?
Not too bad, and you?
Chad and Richard talking face to face for the first time.
I would have never figured in a million years that it would still be there.
I'm going to start digging through cars more often, I guess, in the engine bay to see if I can find some stuff.
2 car guys
Yeah,
uniquely bonded
and I really,
Aw.
really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
by a wallet and a story with an edge.
The right guy found it, absolutely.
What a Chad. What a Chad. Amazing story. I love it. Yay! Good humans. Woo! Good humans are amazing. And his name was Chad. I mean, what more do you want from a story? That's amazing. I love it. Found the wallet. An honest mechanic. That is rare. That is very rare. We've got ads again for another $5. Wow, thank you, ads. You are so supportive. It says a Nina building stream would be fun. Does she have a tool belt? I don't have a belt, but I have like, what's it called? Cases. Lots of cases. Well, I used to be a merchandiser. That's why I like building stuff. 201 Studios is here for $2. It's Happy Friday. I hope all you all have a great long weekend. Wait, it's a long weekend? What is it? Also, 200 Watt Studio ads was asking about you, and I was like, if you you and Russell, and I was like, if you say their name enough, they'll appear. So here you are. And I'm glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you, ads, for becoming a member. My goodness. So kind. Thank you. With so many good stories. Yay, good humans. I love it. I love good humans. They're the best. Speaking of good humans. Oh, yeah, it's Labor Day. That's right. My mom told me it was Labor Day. That's right. We don't have that in Mexico. Well, actually, they do have like a version of it, but it's not today, I don't think. Wow, yes, thank you. Make sure you guys hit that follow and smash the thumbs up, peeps. Thank you, Neuro, for saying that over on Rumble. Thanks. Yes, everybody, make sure you smash the like. Our next story is about an awesome old dude, old good human. Here he is. Says retired tech fairy rebuilds old computers and gives them to folks who can't afford one. 700 gifted so far. This is an incredible story of this man right here, and he's done a lot of good things. So this is actually an 8-year-old story. So here it says that Craig Clark may call himself the oldest computer technician in America, but everyone else calls him the tech fairy because of all the wishes he has granted to strangers. In his field as a technician, people sometimes give Craig their old computers after he sets up their new one. Then about 8 years ago, he began to take those used laptops, rebuild them, and find someone who needs a computer because they can't afford one. It suddenly became easier to find people in need once Craig discovered a Nextdoor, an app and a website where neighbors and localites talk to neighbors who live in the same area. So this has been going on for 8 years. So he's been doing this for a long time, and has given away, like, now up to this many to 700 laptops. But then this there's this bit of story here. Now this is from 8 years ago, when people found out about him. So we're gonna watch this just so you guys can see what happened 8 years ago.
There's a kid right across the studio. I don't know if you hear his little voice, but you're going to meet him in just a second. But this has all to do with an inspirational story of two folks who were brought together by the power of giving back. Thanks to a second act in life and the internet, two strangers have become fast friends and are helping those in need by donating refurbished computers. Check this out. Yep, heroes even come in the form of computer technicians. Meet Craig Clark, a.k.a. the Tech Fairy.
Oh,
Craig is definitely an icon in this community. He is very well known. He's always there to help.
When people would buy a new computer, I would fix it up and I would take their old one. I began to repurpose them.
Clark found himself unemployed at the age of 58, but then got to work, helping others, especially in the case of Melissa Servitz, social worker and single mom of 4.
I came across one of Craig's many posts about how he helps people in the community with laptops. And my daughter needed one for school, so I reached out to Craig. He had personalized it for her, and it made her feel super special that she was getting something that could help her in school.
And with one simple good deed, they've become family.
I'm the big winner here. To have 4 kids call me Grandpa Craig, I didn't get a better blessing than that.
The minute he walks in the door, Grandpa Craig!
Aww.
The first time I heard her say Grandpa Craig, I started to cry.
Oh.
I just teared up right now.
Aww.
Now the two work together, partners in their Tech Fairy endeavors, hoping to inspire others.
These are the 460 people that I've given computers to.
Giving back to the community is vital. This day and age, we need to support each other.
All you have to do is look to your left or your right. And if you just look for those people, they're there.
Yay! So that was their story, and I thought it was a wonderful story, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So they've been doing that for so long now, and like I said, they've fixed over 700 computers, given it to people who need it, and it's just awesome. It's awesome to see people doing good things and just good humans being good humans. Yes, it's good humans. Yay for good humans. Come on, StreamYard. Yay! Yay, good humans. Thank God for people like him. Appreciate that. And what else I appreciate is ads gifting 5 membership to the chat. In addition to all the support he's giving today, Ads just gifted 5 memberships to the chat. So thank you so very much. Speaking of which, so did Psychotic Mongoose. He just gifted a membership to the chat. So thank you so much, you guys, for the gifted memberships. If you were the lucky recipient of a membership, you have these guys to thank. So thank you so much. What's up? David Morris, aka Top Cat. How you doing? Member for 30 months. That's a long time. Thank you so much. Says, have you checked out Blackadder yet? Well, not fully, but I've seen episodes here and there, and it's funny. I love Mr. Bean. He's great. But not fully. I'm gonna have to get into that at some point. Thank you for the reminder. Oop, wait, what? That was new. This stream always puts me in a good mood. That's the point of the stream. That makes me happy to hear you say that, because that's literally the entire point. If it put you in a bad mood, I would be failing at my job. So I appreciate the fact that you're saying this. It's like, yes. Look at that. There's another membership. People are feeling giving. They're giving memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much for gifting a membership to the chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Now, this next story, you're gonna need to
Shields up.
yeah. Yesterday I was like in a good way though, in a good way. But you're definitely gonna need shield for this one. So everybody shields up. Here we go with this next story. Mom recreates Toy Story scene to send son off to college. This is going to get you in the feels. It definitely did for me. So here we go. Come on. And it's not playing. Hold on. Let's refresh. Why aren't you playing? Come on. You can do it. It was playing yesterday. Oh, there it is.
I opened the door and it was just my childhood staring back at me. I went to use the restroom and I heard my mom be like, Ben? And I was like, what? I was in shock. It was so shocking because I had forgotten that those teddy bears had even existed. Even seeing the pictures with me and those teddy bears, it was a lot, but it was a lot in a good way.
I wanted to just recreate the memory lane of who he is and how far he's come as a person, and make sure that this would be something that he always will cherish, the memory that always will be there for him. And I wanted to make sure everything is set up before he wakes up. So when he opened the door, he was so surprised, and that was emotional for me and for him. I was really trying not to show my emotions and cry. I wanted to make sure that he's going to have a best memory ever of leaving the door of our home that day to college, because I knew the life changes. He always loved his teddy bears, and I still had them in the closets. I was going back and forth with pictures I wanted to use, and I chose the best ones, I think, from the day when he was born until his graduation day from high school.
I think the cutest one was me sleeping with the Mickey Mouse. When I saw that, it made it kind of special because almost like he was saying goodbye to me specifically. I actually had no idea that TikTok would blow up the way it did. I didn't even post that TikTok with the intentions of it blowing up. When it hit 1 million, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, it hit 1 million.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Now at like 14 million, it's crazy how much people relating to us, and it's comforting. I love hearing that I'm not alone with this feeling of leaving for college. Cherish the moments with your parents, especially if it's just you and your parent. Give them an extra hug.
Make sure that we still cherish all of these memories that we create through our lifetime. And that was the purpose why I did this, is to make him happy, just make my son happy.
Oh, you guys. What a good mom. My goodness. That definitely brought tears to my eyes when I was watching it the first time. I was like, and I think that's why it went viral, because there's so many people that relate to that, and the idea of, wanting to send your son off to college. Like, I think about that about my nephew. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to turn 18 and go to college, and, remembering those moments, and it just gets you with the feels. I love it. I love good moms and good parents, good dads, just good parents in general, like doing good things for their kids. Making sure, obviously that young man's going to have a good head on his shoulder, because you can feel the love, the amount of love that he's receiving from his mom and his dad is, that's amazing. Ads for 2 says, such a generous chat, the best. Oh yes, we love this chat. This chat is the best. They're usually really kind. Sometimes it can be a little challenging, but most of the time they're amazing. They're amazing. Ads also says for $2, Nina, these streams build you good karma. Do they? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I just want it to, like, my goal is to get people to be kind to one another during their daily life. Like, if you can remember one thing from me in your daily life, like if you're going grocery shopping and then you see a kid having a tantrum in the store, instead of like rolling your eyes and being like judgy of the mom, like maybe like take a minute to be like, hey, can I help hold that for you while you tend to your son, or like just like really small acts of kindness, just to step outside of yourself and think, maybe that person's going through something and I shouldn't be judgy, or I shouldn't, I could do something to help. Let's see if I can do something. That's like my entire goal, is to get people to just think a little bit differently than they usually would. It's just like inwardly, right? Because we usually think inward. I'm late. I gotta go. This kid is yelling up in front of the store. Like I gotta go. Inwardly. Whereas you could be thinking outwardly, external consideration instead of internal consideration. But thank you. I appreciate it. I hope it's doing something, creating butterfly effect. And speaking of kindness that spreads and does that kind of thing, this is exactly the kind of person I'm talking about right here. Here is this gentleman, and oh my goodness, before we get into it, we got a raid from the quartering. Hi, Jeremy. Thanks for the raid, bro. So Rumble raid from the quartering. Welcome to all the quarter pounder people. Hi, everybody. Thank you for all the support. Let's give it a round of applause to the quartering and all the quartering fans up in here to listen to some good news for a change, because we all know we're going through a lot of difficulty. So yes for the raid. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Much love to the quartering. Appreciate you, Jeremy. Thank you so much. We already got $1 there from Region. Thank you so much for the $1 to say, hey, sweetheart. Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. Let's get into this next bit of news, because we have good stuff to talk about still. Like this good human here. This is a crazy cool good human here. Look at this. Look at what this guy did. He saved over 100 people. Here we go. It says China Bulldozer Hero saves over 100 flood victims during heavy rain that lashes Beijing. This is a crazy story. And people doing what they can to rescue people. Digger operator drops everything to drive his vehicle into the rain-hit zone to save people. A mechanical bucket clears ways for firefighters. There he is. He's a hero. And it says a Beijing man has earned the nickname Bulldozer Hero after he used his digger to rescue more than 100 people from heavy rainfall and floods. China's capital and its neighbors provinces suffered heavy rainfall in the past week, which reportedly took 30 lives. That's terrible. Beijing Daily reported that the rainfall lasted 147 hours, during which the city received 40% of its annual precipitation. I think I said precipitation. I could say that word. As the total amount of rain was increasing to more than 300 millimeters in the Beijing's Miun County, the government sent rescuers to evacuate residents. On July 28th, Wang Tiangyu, the 35-year-old owner of the construction company, was woken up by a phone call from his friend seeking his help to save his elderly family who were trapped in a village. Wang immediately drove his company's bulldozer to the village and picked up his friend's street vendor, Wang Chong, on the way. Wang said that the water level in the village was at least a meter high. There's a picture We also have a video of this, so hang there. The pair picked up villagers they saw along the way. Many climbed onto the rooftop and they lifted the bulldozer's arm and caught them with the bucket. Wang said that they carried more than 100 people with the bulldozer. The biggest group was of 10 people at one time and at least 2 people each time. They also work with firefighters, carrying them around the flooded area to assess the situation. While firefighters tried to save villagers, they were stopped by the rapidly flowing water. Wang also volunteered to stop the torrents momentarily with the bulldozer's bucket, buying time for firefighters. A fire station chief, Zhang Hu, said the bulldozer had done them a big favor, allowing them to evacuate many people in time. Wang said that he was scared after the rescue because his bulldozer almost got washed away by the floods several times. The water also flowed into the driver's cabin. He worked nonstop from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's a long time that day. Like him, many parts of his bulldozer were worn out. Wang Tianyu has been named the Bulldozer Hero for his deeds. Wang Chong said that they saw at least another 15 bulldozers in the village that helped with the rescue. The flood was merciless, but people are compassionate, said one online observer. Yes, they are. These bulldozer drivers are Beijing's band of brothers, said another. Hell yeah. Thank God for people like this young man here rescuing people. And here is a video of the incident, which is pretty cool. So here it is. Here's Bulldozer Hero. It's Bulldozer. Wait, can you guys see that? Okay, hold on. We gotta do that again. Bulldozer. I'm gonna turn this down because all you can hear is the bulldozing thing. And for some reason, I can't go into the StreamYard to look at the streams while we were watching this, but look at him. He's rescuing people. Look it. It's amazing. Rescuing with the bulldoze. He's like the opposite of the killdozer. He's rescuing people. Hey, you know what? You got to do what you got to do, you know? You got to use whatever it is at your disposal. You got to help out your fellow man. That's what it's going to take. We got a couple more Rumble rants over on Rumble. So thank you. Let me get into the share screen here where we can share these lovely, generous people. Thank you so much. We got John Thomas for $5 says, was that guy really Wang Chung? Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Thank you. That's right. Everybody be like Wang Chung. Everybody be like Wang Chung tonight. Go and rescue people with your bulldozer. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. And we got Titan. Thank you for the $5. Says, I've come here to raid and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum. Well, thank you. I would say Duke Nukem. Titan is your name. Duke Titan. Thank you. Love your positivity, says Fieldosaurus. Thank you. I think I said that right. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you very much. And we got another one from 347 Mighty Pete. Thank you. Says 5 for Friday. Yay! Happy Friday, TGIF. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for being here. And we got much more good news to go over. And over on YouTube, Ads gave another $2 to say, remember, my name, Fame. I'm going to live forever. I'm going to live forever. I don't know that song very well. Thank you, though. Thank you, Ads. What's up, Spike Insanity? You're late. You're late to the stream. I'm joking. Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Make sure you smash the like wherever you're watching. Smash the like, share the stream, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you're new here. I know there's a lot of Rumblers that are new, so subscribe to my Rumble channel if you're new. And I did upload my new King of the Hill review on Rumble last night, so check that out if you haven't. If you're a fan of King of the Hill, watch the new season, which is also on my YouTube channel. But if you're a Rumbler, check that out. Check that out. We also have another bit of good news. I love stories like this. And this is what I was talking about earlier when I was before the raid, when I was saying, like, I want more people to do things like this. Just to think outside of yourself for just a second. Like this dude right here. Postman's unusual act of kindness makes him a rainy day laundry hero. So this is really cool. We're going to watch this video. This is what happened.
So I thought this was really odd. So I get my delivery. But when I got home, I didn't just find my delivery. I found our washing because it started to rain.
Oh, that's a pain.
And the postie took our washing off the line because it was raining.
That's awesome. Look at it. It's just like, he's so nice. What a nice thing to do. What a lovely thing to do.
Service?
He's just like, I don't want this lady's poor laundry to get soaked. I'm just going to put these away for her so it doesn't get soaked. I mean, such a little small act, changed her whole day.
He's a good man.
That is a good man. Exactly. That's a good human. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a good human. And then, by the way, I love the fact that Australians refer to their postmen as posties. I think that's an amazing nickname. What a good postie. Here's some Australians talking about the postie. Here we go.
Well, we always rely on posties to deliver, but one in particular has provided an added bonus. A quick-thinking Logan mailman going viral after rescuing a stranger's washing off the line in the pouring rain.
Here he is. And this morning, we are joined by the hero postie himself, Gurpreet Singh, and the very grateful homeowner, Verity.
Here we are, being joined by the hero postie. I love the way they talk. Posties. This is great.
Wandle. A very good morning to you, and Gurpreet, nice to see you, you legend. Talk us through what happened, Verity.
Morning.
Morning.
I was out. I knew the washing was on the line and it started to rain as I was coming in, and I just had visions of my washing being wrapped round and round the line or embedded in the garden. And I drove in and there was no washing on the line, and I thought, that's odd. I went to the mailbox because I had a notification to say that I had a parcel being delivered, and that wasn't there. And I thought, what is going on? I walked down onto the veranda and there was my mail and my sheets all rolled up on the sideboard. So it was sort of, I was a bit confused. I thought maybe hubby had come home and dumped them and I was going to have a go at him. But then I realized he wasn't home. Funny. So he just arrived with the, as I was walking to the front door. And I said, did you come home earlier and take this off? And he went, no. And I went, that's odd. So we went and checked the cameras. And that's when we saw that our mailman delivered more than our mail.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, Gurpreet, that is going the extra mile, right? What made you want to fold Verity's washing for her? It's very generous.
Good morning. Just like came in the mind, like, after putting parcel under cover in the rain, and then saw those clothes there and just put those ones away. Like, it was in my mind, like, whether I can do it or not.
Yeah.
And just done it, like, kind of thing, like, have
Aw.
done it for, like, spend my 1 minute for it, and then when
1 minute.
I'll tell you,
So sweet.
1
Gaprit,
minute.
you're very handy. I mean, I'd love you to stop by my house on the way home today. There's a whole bunch of washing that's wet at the moment.
Right.
Verity,
What
I
the
guess
hell?
this renews your faith in humanity.
Bro, he was just doing it to go out of his way. He's not going to come do your laundry for you. What are you even talking about? Oh my God.
And he doesn't it?
yeah, it's kind of
Absolutely. It's something I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, go on.
This dude.
I said, yeah, absolutely. I wasn't expecting at all to find my washing waiting for me. I was expecting it to be saturated.
And that's the thing, isn't it, Gaprit? I guess that's what motivated you to do it as well, because it's
Aw.
these kind acts
He
that we
seems
don't
like
often
such a
see
kind
in society
person.
these days.
Yeah, we don't. We need more of this.
Gaprit, can you hear us, mate?
Yes, yeah, it's all, I can say that it's all happened, like, my mind said do it, and I just done it, like,
Well
that's
done.
what I was doing at home too. If I'm sitting in the backyard and start raining, just pick up all the washing and put it on the cover.
Have you done anything like that before, Gaprit?
Not that kind of thing. I'll probably help, like, like the old people like to put their parcels inside for them,
Aww.
heavy ones for them. Probably not allowed to go inside their houses, but try to like slide inside their doorway, so they can like fix it later, or someone can do it in the home for them, or just picking up and just
What a good
taking
dude.
those ones to upstairs for them. That's the kind of thing, like, just not basic things, like, what you think, like how you are passing it with liver. Same, like, I do the same thing.
Would you draw the line at taking off the line 50-year-old man's undies, or is that okay too?
Avoid.
Wow.
Can't say them anything.
You're a sweetheart.
Well, you're a very good man, Gaprit. And Verity, the video that you posted on Facebook has had more than 1 million views.
That guy, he thought he was being so clever with that joke. That's like, dude. That guy was so stupid. Sometimes the news anchors are like just so bad. You're like, dude. Oh God. Media people. Yes, you know what? Duke Nukem did steal it from They Live. That's true. The bubblegum line. This is true. Thank you for the correction. By the way, They Live, I still believe, has one of the best fight scenes of all time. Thank you for that. Ad says for $5, it really doesn't take much to make another person happy. No, it doesn't. Listen, you could change a whole person's outlook on life by just being kind for just a single minute. It's really cool. This is an interesting Rumble rant or Rumble chat. Says, Nina, you are one of my favorite you are my favorite person right now, but that will change when I leave. I have a short attention span. Quartering love you forever though. Aw, that's so sweet. It's so nice to be loved for such a short time, but that's okay. Maybe your attention will circle back. Oh, God, I love you guys. They Live is a classic. Demolition Man was foreshadowing. I love They Live. They Live was such a good movie. I like Demolition Man too, but I think They Live was something else. Like the original from like the 80s. All right, let's talk about this dude who is pretty badass, and he decided to be a hero because you guys know not all heroes wear capes, but this dude was wearing Batman pajamas while he decided to be a hero, which of course makes this very newsworthy. Here we go. Florida man wearing Batman pajamas thwarts burglary, detains suspect before police arrive. That's all you can ask of a
I
man.
was sleeping and
Batman
my wife
pajamas.
was coming out of the bathroom and she noticed an alert on the phone.
At 2 a.m., Kyle Mavette jumped out of his bed in his Batman pajamas got in his truck and drove around his southeast Cape Coral neighborhood. He said he found a possible burglar in his neighbor's garage. That's when he swooped in.
I grabbed a hold of their shirt and their right wrist, and I told him, I said, listen, don't try to get away.
Mavette says the
don't even
neighborhood
try
here
it.
in Southeast Cape Coral is usually pretty calm, so he left his vehicle unlocked. That's how the suspect was able to steal more than $800 worth of personal items from both him and his neighbor.
Police showed up quickly after and arrested Justin Schimple. They say he'd taken 2 pairs of Ray-Ban sunglasses, a wrist wallet, and more than $500 worth of gift cards.
This is a crime of opportunity. People are leaving their doors unlocked so people can get inside and steal their items.
Contractor by day, hero by night.
I don't have a Superman pajama because he's kind of, if you're impervious and invincible, you're not really brave.
Oh, dang. That guy's throwing shade at Superman. But you know what? Good job, fella. Woo! Batman pajama guys. Stopping burglars in real life. What more can you ask? Amazing. Just amazing things. Amazing things happening in Florida. Fantastic news. Batman pajama. Rescuing, getting people's stuff back, putting people in jail. What more can you ask? That shade at Superman was kind of funny. Ads for $2 says Nina is everyone's favorite person. I don't know about everyone, but definitely yours. So thank you. Gotta love the Florida, man. Gotta love the Florida, man. And gotta love Florida, man. Grammar. Kryptonite hurts Superman. That's true. It does. It does. I was watching Justice League last night. The cartoon. The animated, not the movie. Okay. Here is another good news story. Superman has feelings, guys. I agree. Why is everybody got to be so mean to Superman? He has feelings. He's a Kansas boy. Leave him alone. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Please make sure you smash the like, you guys. So here we go. Here's some more heroes that don't wear capes, but also rescue people. Father and son recognized for heroic actions in Davidson Cove fire. Here we go.
2 men were honored in Mitchell today for their heroic actions during an April fire.
Parker Brown has the details and is in studio tonight with our 9 o'clock top story. Parker.
Hey, Brian and Kara. It was a surprise ceremony for Treston and Sean Yerke. Treston is a sheriff's deputy in Davidson County, and his dad, Sean, is a former jail sergeant who was doing a ride-along on the night of April 11th. Their actions helped save the lives of a family and their dog.
Yay!
I was on a traffic stop when dispatch advised me that there was a possible house fire a couple blocks away from where we were.
It's safe to say it wasn't a normal day in the office for Treston Yerke.
As I turned the corner, the whole front of the structure was fully engulfed in flames.
It was a case of the people at the right place at the right time. Arriving on scene before the fire department, both father and son were actually trained as firefighters where they serve in Ethan.
Had the experience of what needed to be done, so as soon as we seen the house on fire, it was just instinct.
After going to the back door and getting 2 people out of the home, the Yerkes went back in to get the family's dog and keys to their cars in order to move them from the flames and avoid an explosion. Both were close to the front door. All were out safely. It took months of planning, but the Davidson County Sheriff Steve Haar helped set up a surprise to recognize their efforts that day.
Aww. Yay.
The Yerkes say they were just doing the right thing. The sheriff says it was so much more.
I'm sure everybody that works for our office would tell us that if we were in that same situation, it's just part of our job. I'm not so convinced running into a building that's on fire is part of our daily job. That's way above and beyond the normal Call of Duty. I couldn't be prouder of what they were able to do.
Both Treston and Sean were honored with a Lifesaver Award, but both more proud of the other. The father and son at the right place, right time, bonded together and honored together.
I'm more so proud that my dad was able to get it. I know it means a lot to him. He's a hardworking man, and he'll give the shirt off of his back for anybody. So him being here and being presented with the award means a lot more to me than myself receiving it.
I want everybody to focus on him, It's just
He's
amazing.
human.
It's something that I will cherish for the rest of my life, and my grandkids and my son will have this, and it's just a great memory to have.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Now, Treston says that the most rewarding part was that everyone in the home was safe. It was memorable to both Yerkes to spend time with family on this day that they'll remember for a lifetime. Brian and Kara.
Parker
Even
Brown,
the
thank you.
doggy got saved. Yay! You can't ask for anything more from people like that. My goodness, going out of your way to rescue people. That's just lovely. That's just lovely. Good humans doing good things. I love sharing stories like that because you guys know the police are always getting a kind of a bad rep in the media, and so are firefighters, first responders. But there's especially cops. But there's definitely a lot of good cops out there doing a lot of good things, and we got to talk about them because nobody else does. And need but feels good news, but you're in the right place because this next story is definitely gonna put a smile on your face. It did for me. I just love this next story. It's so great. And here it is. Plymouth girl goes viral for chicken jockey figure skate routine.
Young figure skater from Plymouth is going viral tonight after stealing the show at a national competition. The 10-year-old's routine has millions of views on social media, but seriously, it's what she's wearing that's really winning the internet here. Our Maury Glover shows us why she's being praised for her creativity and control.
I really like that it's really fun to be myself on the ice.
For Katerina Sumnig, figure skating is usually about being as graceful as a swan. But a different kind of bird catapulted her to the top of the pecking order in her favorite sport.
That's so
funny. Fun to be popular.
Late last month, Katerina performed a routine at the U.S. Figure Skating National Showcase competition in the Detroit area, wearing an inflatable chicken jockey costume on the ice. The unusual outfit is a nod to a line from the Minecraft movie.
Chicken jockey.
But her poultry in motion not only wowed the crowd, it also won a gold and bronze medal in the open inflatables category in the process.
Jockey. It feels weird to be in an inflatable chicken on ice, but
That's amazing.
It was actually really fun.
Here is chicken jockey from Minnesota.
When Katerina posted her performance on Instagram, the video went viral, getting shared more than 500,000 times in less than a week. And people have flocked to see the chicken jockey on TikTok as well, where it has nearly 14 million views and thousands of comments from across the globe.
It looks hilarious. Slade girl, that was fire.
I think the chicken skating is really what's inside there. And it's been really fun
Look
for
at her.
the world now to see who I think she really is. A chicken
She's
on
got
the ice.
attitude.
Perhaps it's fitting Katerina's routine was set to the song Holding Out for a Hero, because to many who've seen her unbridled joy, that's exactly what she is.
I'm really glad that I made a lot of people happy. I'm just excited that I can do that.
I love it.
Now, Katerina says she'll probably hang up her chicken jockey costume for now, except for special occasions. But she and her mom say they'll ask people on social media which inflatable costume they'd like her to perform in next. In Minneapolis.
That was funny. What a creative thing. That's amazing. I didn't even know that was a category in figure skating. Like like inflatable category. Like that's so crazy. But it's very creative. She looks like she's having so much fun. Good mom, good parents, obviously. She was totally playing to that camera. She's gonna be trouble when she grows up. You can tell. You can tell the amount of trouble that mom's going to be in very soon. Thank you, ads, for $2. That was bucking awesome. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Let's see all the chicken emojis in the chat. Let's see everybody put chicken emojis in the chat for this young woman. Yes. Yes, chicken emojis. Let's see them all. Clucking. Let's see the cluckers. Clucking away. Cluck. Thank you. Yes, we got chicken emojis. Gotta put the chicken. Yum. Yup. We gotta have more chicken. No beef, just chicken. Yes, chat. So I love seeing all the chicken. More wait, that's a zebra. What? Wait, what was your name? The bearding way doesn't know how to follow directions. Thank you for your attention to this matter. But we have more chicken emojis. Thank you. Chicken emojis. You got figure skating ones in there too. That's so cool. I didn't know they had I didn't know they have skates. They had skate emojis. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, if you guys thought that was cute, wait until you see this next story. Because if you thought that was cute, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because we're almost at the end of the show. And we have to talk about some cute animals. Specifically, corgis, because they're so cute. I love corgis. They're so cute. Corgi race causes cuteness overload in Lithuania at its 5th annual event. Who doesn't love a cute corgi? What an amazing thing. So in Lithuania, Welsh corgi owners from around Europe came to celebrate the breed and life in general at the annual corgi race held in Vilnius for the 5th time. Vilnius. The corgi race is about as joyful as an event as one could see. This is definitely true. Here we go. Oh, this is so cute. Corgis are so cute. Oh my god. They're so cute.
Today is a big day for all corgis in Baltic countries, and every year we're going here to take a part in this performance and to run, to join other corgis, to show how beautiful my corgi is.
Well, the corgi, I know, makes every day better. It's a walking meme around the house. always make you happy. So I know, keep us overloaded, and each day I cannot wait to come back for work for him.
We just had this brilliant idea that she could be an airplane because I really love flying and I love corgis. So we decided to make her airplane, and we like a team. So thank you for my friends
Corgi
to
Air.
attending together.
It's cherishing the breed of the corgis, and it's just celebrating life in general. So dogs are our best friends, and they have always been. And this is just a testament to that. This event is about the bond between the dogs and their owners. It's just that we choose corgis to express that.
They're so cute. I love them. They're adorable. God, there's so many good things in the world, like corgis and children dancing in giant chicken costumes. And that's what it's all about. What's up, Ian? So forth. I saw you popping in the chat. How you doing? Nina, show Ian so forth the chicken skater. Okay, we just did the story, but I will pause it on the thing for Ian, since you're requesting me to show him the actual thing. Hold on, I gotta bring it. Chicken jockey. We gotta bring the chicken jockey is being requested. Hold on. And Ian so forth coming in with the 50 pounds. My goodness. Thank you, my goodness. That is so insanely supportive. Thank you, Ian. Woo! Amazing. We got, he says, corgis always make me think of Captain Holt's dog and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This isn't cheddar. It's just some comment. I love that show. Oh, rest in peace, Captain Holt. That was such a great show. I mean, it fell off like near the end, but I love that show. And oh my God, you're right. That's so funny. I mean, it makes me think of, what's it called? Cowboy Bebop, because that's like my favorite corgi is in that. Spike Nose. But that is definitely a close second. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The quartering is losing weight. Good on him. That is good news. Good for him. I love that. Okay. So here is the chicken girl again. Ian, Spike was requesting us to play this for you. Here's the chicken girl. She's dancing as a chicken.
Katarina performed a routine at the U.S. Figure Skating National Showcase competition in the Detroit area, wearing an inflatable chicken jockey costume on the ice. The unusual outfit is a nod to a line from the Minecraft movie.
There it is.
But her poultry in motion not only wowed the crowd, it also won a gold and bronze medal in the open inflatables category in the process.
It feels weird to be in an inflatable chicken on ice, but it was actually really fun.
Here is chicken jockey from Minnesota.
When Katarina posted her performance on Instagram, the video went viral, getting shared more than 500,000 times in less than a week. And people have flocked to see the chicken jockey on TikTok as well,
yes,
where it has nearly 14 million views and thousands.
So there you go. Wasn't that cool, Ian? Don't you love the chicken jockey? Isn't she amazing? That was the line that made people wreck cinemas. That's true. That did happen. That did happen. Speaking of weird things in the cinema, I actually saw this thing today that I was like, wait, what? Now, we don't usually talk about this kind of stuff on Infinite Hope, but because it's like so strange, I feel like we can talk about this. Let me pull it up because I was like, wait, what? I feel like this is on on topic of what Ian just said. It's kind of funny. Hold on. So it said Lionsgate is holding a screening of The Long Walk, where you need to walk on a treadmill faster than 3 miles per hour for the whole movie. If you stop, you'll be escorted out of the theater and you can't watch the rest of the film. I was like, what? Like, what is this? What a bizarre thing to do. I wonder how much it's going to cost them to do this. Like, bring in treadmills? Like, do they have to replace the seats? Is this not bizarre? I feel like this is weird. Like, how many people do you guys think are going to actually be able to pull it off? Like, I mean, how long is this movie? Probably at least like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Probably at least 90 minutes, right? You got to walk 3 miles per hour for like 90 minutes. I don't know how many people can pull that off. Can you pull that off, Ian? I don't know. I feel like it's a really weird thing to do. People are so bored now. Like, how boring does the movie have to be for you to like do that? Yes, I could, says Ian. All right. Cinemas are becoming interactive to combat streaming. I assume expect more sing-along sides too. Oh, that's true. I don't, though I don't mind the sing-along ones. Like, especially if it's like a musical one or whatever. I don't mind it too much. Because people get into it. It's fun. It's fun. I like when people get into it. 3 miles per hour seems slow. Does it? I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I'm like, I don't know. All right. Moving on, because that was like a side topic that just came up. Moving on, we have a couple more things to share. And this one, you guys, I want you to be mean to this turtle because this is a turtle news. But he's a special needs turtle. So don't you guys be mean to the special needs turtle. You leave the special needs turtle alone. Oh, I love this story. He's special needs. Here is the story of Peanut the turtle. Peanut the turtle, the famous turtle, is turning 41 and she's having a party. Meet Peanut, the turtle with the one-of-a-kind figure 8 shell and a story that turned her into a conservation icon. It looks like an infinity symbol. Look. He's like a special needs infinity turtle. Peanut the turtle. Don't you guys be mean to it. I won't take any of that gruff if you're mean to this turtle. There he is. Back in 1984, little Peanut crawled into a plastic 6-pack ring. As she grew, the ring didn't break away, and her shell formed into a peanut-like shape she's known for today. That's why she looks like that. That's crazy. Rescued and cared for by the Missouri Department of Conservation, Peanut has since become a symbol of why keeping litter out of nature matters. Oh, you guys, don't chuck your weird garbage into the ocean. Now, his beloved red-eared slider is celebrating her 41st birthday at the Powder Valley Conservation Nature Center in Missouri. The celebration includes crafts, coloring, litter pledges, And of course, plenty of birthday wishes for the world's coolest turtle. Her unique shell, once a result of harm, has become a superpower. As the Missouri Department of Conservation puts it, as Peanut's shell grew around it, her one-of-a-kind shape became her superpower. Aww. What a great story, but they're kind of making the case against the not littering, though. Don't litter. But it goes to show that nature is amazing, and no matter what, it's gonna survive. It's gonna adapt. That's the story of Peanut the turtle. The story is that it adapted. That's the story. But still, don't litter. Ian, thank you for the 25 pounds. That's so generous. Thank you so very, very much. Woo! 25 pounds. Amazing. Ian says 41. Talk to me in a year, Peanut. Peanut is a year older than me. Oh, Peanut is a year older than me, Ian. I know. It's like it all goes downhill from here, I've heard. It's like, and then I turned 41, Ian, and then I went to the hospital and had my first surgery ever. And then I was like, I've heard it's all downhill from here. And it started like immediately. I turned 40. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Ian. So generous. Littering is bad. Littering is bad, okay? Littering is bad. Okay. We got John Thomas over on Rumble, giving a Rumble rant. Hang on, let me pull that up. John Thomas, thank you for the 2. Says Fathom Events is bringing Sound of Music to a theater near you September 12th to the 14th. Oh, wow. That's great. I heard that they're doing a remake of that, and they were considering Rachel Zegler. But I think that was the play that they were going to do. Or was it the movie? I don't remember. Either way, I know they were considering Rachel Zegler, and I was like, wait, what? I don't know how to feel about this. But that's an interesting little information. So there you go. If you guys are a fan of Sound of Music, it's going to be going to the theater September 12th to the 14th. That's awesome. Thanks for letting us know. Ads for 2 says women are even better after 40. Oh, that's usually men, because they say like men are like they age like silver foxes, whereas in women, not so much. But that's sweet. Thank you. Not if it's getting ruined by Zegs. God, Spike, why don't you try being positive for a change? What did I just say? What did I just say, Spike? God. How about you try being nice?
Oh, I hate.
I hate, Spike. Quit hating. So last night when I was prepping the show, I noticed that the site that I usually use was down. So I had to find all those stories on my own. I didn't have Sunny Skies to help me. And then I was like kind of sad because I was like, I love Sunny Skies. That's the website I use. And then I checked this morning and it was back. So thank God Sunny Skies is back. And then I saw this and I figured, you know what? We'll close out the show with this little dog because it's cute. Says dog refuses to take off his new dinosaur mask and it's hilarious. So here we go.
Oh, is that yours? Oh, I found a dinosaur. Come here. What do we got? Oh, come here. Want a treat? Who wants a treat? Is that your mask? Is that yours?
He's a little dino.
Oh, is that you? Oh,
Oh, he's a little dino. Oh my God, that's actually creepy.
Is that your mask?
That would creep me out.
Oh, is that yours? He's not gonna let us take it. Uh-oh, is that your mask? Is that your mask? Give it to me. Is that your mask?
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
I mean dinosaur.
That's so cute. Oh my God.
Try again. Get it done. Is that mean dinosaur?
Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, he was mean. He's a mean little dinosaur. John Thomas over on Rumble sent in a Rumble rant. Thank you, John Thomas. Says, I don't believe you're 40, 33 tops. Stop. Get out of here, John Thomas. He says, you need to collab with Good News Girl. I would love to hang out with Jen. I don't know how to get a hold of her, like, at all. But if you're ever able to get a hold of her, you let me know. And I would love to. I would love to. John Thomas 8318. It's the dog from The Mask. Oh my God, that's where. Oh my God, yes, you're right. That's so funny. I never it seemed familiar, but I was like, why is that so familiar? And now that you said it, I was like, oh my God, yes, that's right. So thank you for those Rumble rants. What's up, TD? How you doing? Good to see you. Get out of here, TD. What are you talking about? What you talking about? You're so funny. Okay, I think that is about it for today. Thank you, everyone, for coming to join me tonight for another lovely episode of Infinite Hope. It's 2:47. And come back next week, next Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we'll talk about more good news, cute animals, and all sorts of things. And go out there and be the best versions of yourself. Have empathy, practice kindness. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. And just be good humans. Be good humans out there. And thank you again to the Quartering for the raid. Really appreciate it. And check out his channel, obviously, the Quartering, on YouTube and on Rumble. And thank you, everybody, all of you who super chatted, Ads, Ian, John Thomas, everyone. Thank you so much for all the support. Steel Leg. There were so many of you that supported today. So thank you so very, very much for all of the support, for all the super chats. David Morris. I don't know who else I missed, but thank you. You guys are for supporting the channel. And the way that you do makes it possible for me to do this. And again, until next time, you guys be good. I'll see you. Bye.
I know you are mine, come rain or come shine. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today.